This is Dan from Eurosspec Bodega, and I wanted to make a real quick video to warn people or head off some people that might be considering getting a tune from Euroband Tuning. They are a company that I purchased a tune from in the past, and they are now scamming people. For the TLDR, they're a chip tuning company, based somewhere out of Georgia, that has been scamming people and promising either to send a cord or to come to tune your car, and they just take your money and they don't ever call you back. I initially contacted Euroband Tuning when I was doing a 180 swap into my A4, and after we finished the swap, I needed to pass emissions. I purchased a tune from them so they can help me pass, and the car with no issue passed emissions, and I finally had my daily back. For the purposes of transparency, after they gave me the first tune that I paid for, which was a promise, they promised me a stage 3 tune, and they didn't give me a stage 3, it was a stage 1, but I didn't know that at the time. I helped them with some design work. I had designed their logo and flyers, and for a time everything was cool. But then came some of the shadiness and some of the dodging, which is what they're doing now. They started not responding to emails and invoices of money that they owed me for design work, and they never were able to give me the things that they promised me. It were just a lot of promises, and they never showed up. I thought that was the end of that. If they weren't going to pay me for things that they were asking me for, then I wasn't going to provide them for work, and they went radio silent. Fast forward a few months, and I started receiving emails and Instagram DMs asking questions about Euroband Tuning and the owners, and if I had any way of getting into contact with them, or if I knew them in person, if I've seen them, if I'm in contact with them, if I can call them. After joining some groups, some Mark IV groups, some Audi groups, I started seeing the list and hundreds of complaints of services not rendered and tunes never received from people that say that they never got anything back or a message or anything after they sent their money to this company. Basically, the way it goes is that when you contact them, you're promised a progressive, self-adjusting tune, which if you know about cars, you know is bullshit. No chip tune will self-adjust when you add another mod to your car. They promise you'll receive a tuning cable in the mail, or they will come to you and tune your car. But instead of receiving anything, they go silent, and you never hear from them again. And if you do hear from them again, they give you excuses on excuses about their car got stolen, or they're in the hospital, or that they got sent to jail, or that they were in an accident. It's always excuses, and they never show up. The weird thing is that for some people, they actually come through. They post videos on their Instagram of them tuning cars successfully and showing happy customers. But if you go online, you will see the same question asked on a bunch of Facebook groups, on online forums, and it's the same question everybody asks. Has anybody ever heard of Euroband Tuning and got a tune from them? And you know instantly that it's too late for that person and that they already got scammed. I wasn't going to make a video about this scam because several warnings are already out, and they're all over Facebook and all over Instagram, and people are already doing their job of letting other people know not to get any tunes from them. But recently I received a message that someone from Euroband Tuning was using my name, my full name, to sell tunes and parts to people online and scamming them. I do not sell tunes. I or my uncle at Eurosspec Bodega or anybody at Eurosspec Bodega does not affiliate with anybody at Euroband Tuning or their malpractice. Please do not send Euroband Tuning any money. There are several names associated with Euroband Tuning, and I'll put them on the screen so you guys can see them. And if you're contacted by any of these names, please steer clear of them. Do not send them any money because you will not get anything back from them. There are so many horror stories about these guys, and initially I used to defend them, but you can't defend them after you see all these horror stories.